Hey, good evening everyone and welcome to another session of Baz's Kitchen. So today we are actually going to try some jambalaya. Now I've never made this before and this is the first time I've tried some form of Cajun style cooking. So we'll see how it goes. I am following a recipe myself, so I'm quite excited to see how this turns out. Today in the kitchen I am joined with the one and only Noah. Say hi. Okay, and Ava, who's over there. Say hiya. There you are. There you see, just there. Ava, say hello again. There you are on the seat there. So here we go. So we are, as I said, we're going to try some Cajun style cooking today, and I am following a recipe. But yes, the onion has fallen over. But I'm just going to show you how we're going to get this started. So I'm just going to turn this down here. You can see there. So what I've got here is a whole onion. Okay, so I'm just going to chop this onion up with a sharp knife. As a matter of fact, actually, I'm going to need a plate. Sorry, excuse me, please, Noah. Thank you, young man. It's okay, we can sort that out. So what we'll do here, there we go. Here you go, you can have that back. Okay, so, right, first of all, I'm just going to, I'm just going to chop it up. Okay, there's nothing about this in terms of its neatness. I'm just gonna start chopping up. So here we go. Just go cut this onion up. Ideally, according to the recipe, you want to finely chop this onion. Me and fine, I don't know about that, but we're just gonna go right ahead and just start chopping away. You see, I'm not a professional chef. I'm just your average neighborhood father who works full-time, who is a full-time parent. The wife is at work, so you know, this isn't about presentation per se. This is about cooking and just generally doing stuff, you know. And
a big burger.
and I have fun there. You probably heard in the background there my daughter saying she likes the big burger. We are fans of Man vs Food in terms of watching it. I certainly couldn't do any of the challenges that he does. I could try it and fail miserably, but for me, I just like trying new things. So we're just chopping this up here. Here we are. Whoops. There we go. Right, so let's just chop this onion up here. Okay. Right, there we have it. Right, there we are. So all finely chopped up there. So what we're going to do here now is, now that we've got that done, I'm just going to put that on my plate and keep that to one side. You okay, Noah?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, here we are. So there we are. That's all on the plate. And now we're going to have a look at this pepper here. Okay, so I have a green bell pepper. I'm just going to, I'll tell you what, hold on, let's do this. So I'm just going to cut into it along like this. I'm just going to open it up and I'm going to use the whole pepper. Okay, so ideally we want to get rid of some of these seeds. We're not going to eat this, so we'll just get rid of that for you. Chuck that in the bin. Okay, you can see here, hold on, let's get some of that. Okay, so that's one there, and then we'll do the same with this one here. You can see, let's just get rid of it. Don't ask me why I get rid of it. I don't know. It's, you know, my mum when we were younger always said to get rid of it. I don't know if there's any specific reason behind it or whatnot, but it's just habit, so I just get rid of it. Unless you guys want to eat it, that's up to you. There we are. Okay, so let's just scrape this off on the chopping board. Hold on. Oh. Oops, daisy. Okay, so here we have my bell pepper. So we're going to chop this up finely as well, or as fine as we can go. Alright. Tell you what, a little bit there. Okay, so we're just going to chop it up, you know. There we are. Get that to one side. We're going to carry on with this. Be careful when using sharp knives. You don't want to chop your fingers up and cut yourself. And then if you do, you can go put a plaster on it.
I never go to the hospital.
I know you're working. If you're working in a kitchen, you got to put a blue plaster on. And I believe the reason for that is if your plaster falls off in the food, you can find it easy because it's bright blue. I don't know many foods that are bright blue unless you're making some cake with icing or something. But here we are. So there's your peppers there. So we're just gonna pop that on this plate I have to the side here to get rid of it. Right. Okay. So that's actually to cook later. We'll mix it in after we've mixed in the chorizo. So here I have some chorizo. We don't need a lot of it actually. We only need, how much do we need of the chorizo? We need 75 grams. I've got 100 grams here. But you know what? Whatever. This isn't, you know, we're just going to go with it. So, what we'll do, we'll take this section here. And we'll even take this section here. There we go. We'll put this, what's left over in the fridge. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, darling. Thank you. So what we do now, hold on. So what we do now, I'm just going to chop this up finally. Well, finally, just, no pleasantries, just chop it up. Okay. So you can see here. Here we are. And remember, when using a sharp knife, please be very, very careful. Don't want to chop your fingers off, as my daughter said in the background. I don't know if you heard her. Here we are. Let's chop all this up here. Now, as I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm sure from this here, I'll learn a lot. So. I don't even know if this is cutting properly. This stuff is quite fiddly. But you know what? I'm not after perfection. I'm just trying to make a meal. Okay. So I'll tell you what. Now that I've got that cut up, make some space on the chopping board. So I've got a little plate here, which I will use to put that chorizo on. Okay. Here we are. Right. So hold on, Ava. So I see here that this is all kind of stuck together. So we don't want it all stuck together. We want to break it up so it mixes around the dish quite nicely.
Can I have a green pepper?
Okay, hold on. I haven't got another one. Hold on. Right, so there we go. You can hear the kids in the background asking for various bits and pieces. And this is what it's like. If you're, you know, if you're juggling a few things, maybe your other half's at work, or you haven't got another half, or something like that. You're the one watching the kids, and you know, it's just the way life is sometimes, isn't it? My missus is at work at the moment. She won't be home till later, so that's that one done. And now what I've got here is some chicken breasts, and you know what? Lots of people make lots of suggestions as to how you prepare your chicken breasts. Some people wash them with lemon or vinegar or something. You know what? As for me, thank you. Oh, look at that. Thank you. I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you what. My daughter's just drawn this for me. This little drawing here. Fair play, lovely. We'll just put that to one side. So now what I'm going to do, as I said, some people have various different ways of preparing their poultry. As for me, you know what? It's neither here nor there. It's going to be cooked, and it's going to be cooked right through. So we're just going to get that. We just throw the packet in the bin. We obviously don't need that. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to chop this up now. So here I've got my sharp knife. Remember, be careful. Now, always remember with poultry, you do have to please make sure that you wash your hands before and after doing the cooking, because you do not want to cross-contaminate anything. You can get very sick if it's not cooked properly. Okay, so here we are. There we are. So we just dice that up. I'll tell you what. Actually, hold on, careful. Right, here we go. We'll just chop this up into finer pieces. I know.
Can you go and send that to?
No, sit down.
Where's in Isabel's bed?
Okay, hold on. Right, so here we are. We're just cutting this up. Like I said, you know what? This is not about presentation. This is just about getting a meal done. Okay.
Dad, let's set up the salami. Dad, is this salami?
No. That's not salami. That's chorizo. So we have to cook that one. Okay.
Dad, why have you got 2 chicken? Dad, there's more pepper, you know, look.
I know, but none of that is green. That's a yellow pepper there. So here we go. We're on the last chicken breast here now. So we're almost done, and we're almost ready to put that into the frying pan. Hold on a second.
Wait.
Whoa. Right. Okay, hold on. We're almost done here.
I know. I'm going to get the one going.
Right, hold on.
Dad, can you have this pepper? Can I eat round it?
No, hold on. Let me cut it first.
No. I want to eat round it.
Right. Hold on. Okay.
I want to eat round it, Daddy.
Right. Hold on. Just wait a minute. Hold on. So you can hear the kids. They wanna do this. They wanna do that. You know, it's hard work. But hey, hold. Right. Here we go. So that's all chopped up there. Now I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands here.
Dad, will you chop my
Right.
pepper?
Hold on, Ava. Okay. Right, there we go. So I'm washing my hands now. I know you can't quite see what I'm doing there. Right, there you go, nice clean hands. And then what we're going to do here is we're just going to pop it on pause for a moment just so I can prepare this for Ava. Okay, thank you, and welcome back. So that was I was just getting a couple of things ready for the kids for their tea. So what we'll do now is we are now going to fry the.
Here you go.
Oh, hold on. Okay. So we're now going to fry the meat. What I'll do, I just need to re-angle this here so you can see exactly what's going on there. You know what? Okay. So what we'll do, first of all, we're going to put some oil. You know, everyone cooks with this olive oil. I have olive oil somewhere. I can't find it. You know, I should have prepared it. Here we go. Right, so I've got some olive oil here. So we're just going to pop that into the pan. Yeah, I don't know how much you do. The meat has its oil in anyway. The chorizo. So what we're going to do? Let's just turn the heat on and up. Wow, turn the heat up. You can't stand the heat. Stay out of the kitchen. Right, okay, and I have a wooden spoon. So when that's hot enough, we're going to start frying everything. Okay. So we're just waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting. There you go, that's still hot enough. I'm quite excited for this. As I said, I've never tried this before, so we shall see what's happening. Right, okay, look, there we go. So we're getting the oil in there. Okay, what I'll do is okay, so I'm gonna first of all chuck the chicken in there. Now what we want to do is cook the chicken until it's golden brown. So let's just get that started. You can hear the sizzling going on there. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so we're going to put you on pause for a moment, okay, so we can get this sizzling a bit more. There we go. Okay, so whilst that's sizzling there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the chorizo, okay, into here. There we are. Let's start mixing that in. Okay, so now I'm gonna just keep an eye on that and make sure the chicken is fully cooked throughout. There it is. Okay, so as you can see here, the chicken is cooking, which is very good. And now what we're going to do, we are now going to add the onion and the onion hot for now. So bear with me. So there we go. So that's all going in now. Now I probably should have put the onions on the separate plate for the peppers, but you know what? Sure, just gonna throw it in. There we go. Okay, so that goes in the wash in there. Stir all of that in. There we go. Oh, that colour looks nice, man. Right, here we are. So what we're going to do is just let that cook. Let's reduce the heat slightly. We're going to let that cook for about 5 minutes or so. We'll turn it down. Just let it cook for about 5 minutes, just to let the onions get cooked there. So there. Okay, so that's cooking along nicely. Now what I'm going to do is add some rice. Now what you're supposed to do is add long grain rice, and I completely forgot to buy long grain rice when I was in the store, so I ended up buying using some basmati that I had in the cupboard. So what I'm going to do, this is about 300 and something grams. This is about 300 and how much rice is about 330 grams or something, but hey ho, you know, we're just going to chuck that in there. So we'll put all of that rice in there. Wow, this looks like it's going to make a lot. I'm excited. I hope so, because you know what, I quite like to eat. There we are. So that's done. So that's all that's in there. So what we'll do, let's just give that a quick stir in. Now, careful, you don't wanna leave it for too long. Yes, darling.
Are you liking the thing that boy made, like the almond rice?
Similar. Yes. It is that one actually, the same one. So we were watching a food video yesterday, and my daughter saw the jambalaya that we were making. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put that to one side for a second. And now, I know, yeah, that's cool. So what we're going to do now, okay, is we've got some a pint of water here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add some of this here. So what this is here is the Schwartz chicken jambalaya. As I said, you know what, I would make it from scratch, but I've got the kids to look after, and I've got to put them in bed as well. So careful.
Ow!
Okay, so what we're going to do here is we just need to mix all of this into the water. So we'll just open it up there, and right, you know this. You know when you're trying to open the packets and it just don't open very well. So in an ideal world, I'd have tried this with all the different spices, but unfortunately, I don't live in an ideal world with a busy work schedule and stuff. So I'll pop all of that in there. What I've got to do is just mix it in according to the recipe. So give that a good stir. I think this could have been a bigger pot. So you know what, this will do. I think let's mix this in as best as we can in such a small pot. But it is a pint. Right, a pint of cold water. Now what we do here is, if I could just maybe bring this back in, let's just switch the heat up. Oh, that's hot. So we'll put that here, and now what we're going to do, let's just face the camera there. Hey, but stand back. Okay, we're in the kitchen, stand back. So now what we're going to do is just pour this in here. Okay, so now get that all in there. Okay, oh, there's a little bit of stuff now. Is it cool, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently this is going to be a bit hot when we finish cooking it.
Yeah.
A bit spicy-ish. Right, here we go, so that's in there. Let's give that a bit right, so that's that one there. Okay, so we just want to bring this to the boil. Right, stand back, we're in the hot kitchen. Okay, right, so Noah, stand back, buddy. Okay, so what we'll do here, and we can see we've got the water in there. Let's Drain off. Now the next thing that you want to do, just move to one side, is we've got some tin chopped tomato. So we're just going to open that up now. If I can find the can opener somewhere. Where's the can opener? April, where's the can opener? Oh, we've lost the can opener. Right, I'm just going to pop this on pause so I can find the can opener. Yes! Success! I found the can opener. Boy, man's greatest trials. Right, okay, so we're just going to open it up. Okay, here we are. Just put that to one side, and here we are. Careful, don't cut your fingers. So we're just going to pour all of that in there. Okay, now be a bit health and safety conscious here, you know, because it's quite sharp tins. So just chuck that in there. Right, and then what we'll do here is we'll give that a good stir in. Okay.
Dad, that looks cool if you put that in. Wow, I
Okay,
can see it from the camera.
We'll give it a good stir in there. Now, I don't know if I did the right thing in doing this in a wok. I probably should have put it in a saucepan. Okay, so anyway, that's that part there. And then all we're going to do here is put it on a slow heat. So stick that at the back there.
Do you want some bread again?
Okay, there we are. So we'll put that on a slow heat there, and then we'll just let that simmer for about 15 minutes or so until the rice is done. Okay, so we'll see you shortly. Okay, so welcome back, and you can see here that that it's cooking and it's looking lovely and colourful. I'm just gonna try some of this rice, give it a bit of a stir with the world's smallest spoon. This is a bit of a teaspoon here. Hold on, because I want to make sure all the rice is cooked. I've got a strange feeling I might add some more water to this, you know. But let's have a look anyway. Let's see what's going on. Mamma mia. That's nice, I ain't gonna lie, that's nice. Raw, boy. I'm quite impressed with myself. It does need more water. So, I'm gonna get my jug. Now, I don't want to put too much in. So, I'm only gonna put about a quarter of a pint. So I'm just going to pour that in. Okay. And then I need a lid, but I haven't got a lid big enough for this pot. So I'm going to use this. So what we'll do here is use my teaspoon, and I'm just going to get all of the rice away from the sides so that it's actually in the water. Okay, now next time I'm going to use a different pot altogether with a deeper pot with a lid. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put this on top. That just about fits in there, just. Okay. I'm just going to let that simmer for a bit. Okay. Okay, so this is looking almost done. So let's just have a look at that. Look at this. This is amazing. Right, so let's just give that a try. Need to stir it. Use my wooden spoon to stir that across. Oh, the water is drying. Need to put some more water in. Oh goodness, whoops a daisy. Wow, that's a lot drier than I thought it would be. So not exactly what I was hoping for. It's probably my fault. I used the wrong pot and probably the wrong rice as well, so never mind. Okay, hold on. Right, so for this, the rice is it's a bit hit and miss. So what I'm going to do is pour a little bit more water in there. Okay. Let me just stir all this in. Stir it all in. Oh, I'm absolutely gutted that I used the wrong rice and pot. I want to stop carrying on about that. Right, okay. Let's put that lid back on. That lid's hot. Right, okay, so we're almost done. Okay, and there we have it. This is the jambalaya. So I've just taken it off the hob. It is cooked right through, which is fantastic. Tastes absolutely great. So I'm going to take another bit of bite here. For the first time, my first time in doing that, that is the lick, man. That's wicked. So we'll just put the lid on there just to keep it warm for now, until my wife gets home. She can have some. Has a reasonable kick to it, not too strong, not too poignant on the back of the throat either. So absolutely fantastic. So let's just turn this up here. So there we have it. Whoops. There we have it. So jambalaya, Cajun. First time I've tried that using that was it Schwartz? This mix here, Schwartz. Not made from scratch, but nonetheless still pretty good anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a try sometime. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and share all you want. That's great. Have a good one all. Peace.